Hi guys, welcome to McKola TV. This is the Manchester United preview against Liverpool. So I'm here with boy of all talents, aka Bolt, aka Filthy Fellas, number one, joint number one Manchester United fan, alongside Scribs. Scribs probably watching like, yo, what the hell are you on about? But we're here. We've just recorded a podcast. So if you haven't subscribed yet, the link is in the description below. Subscribe on SoundCloud, and you can search for it on iTunes as well. Leave us some reviews. We will appreciate that. The podcast will be up on SoundCloud and iTunes. Later on tonight, we'll get that from Savage Dan ASAP. Anyway, Liverpool against Manchester United. The next game. The international break is finally fucking over.
Thank God.
How you feeling, man?
Bro, listen. The international break is like... I think we should break the international. How about that? It's so annoying. Obviously, it's necessary because people need to qualify for the World Cup or the European Championships or whatnot. But it's over now, innit? So we don't need to talk about it because it's done. What we need to talk about is Liverpool versus Manchester United. Are you guys ready? Because I'm going to say I'm ready, but I'm not. I'm never ready for this game, man. It's just always just like nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Why do you think it's so nerve-wracking?
Because, well, you said something on the podcast, which I don't want to talk too much about on here because you lot should tune in to the podcast at United Road Pod on Twitter. And make sure you listen to it on SoundCloud. Just search United Road on SoundCloud and iTunes.
Links in the description.
Oh, links in the description anyway. But it's like the thought of losing to Liverpool just hurts my feelings, man. It just makes me feel physically sick. Like not just like, oh, I'm going to be upset. I mean like physically, I want to vomit when I think about losing to Liverpool. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the reason I don't really enjoy the game while it's happening. Do you get what I'm saying? Having said that, if us beating Liverpool, it's just like, you see those bragging rights? It's more than that, man. Everything about Liverpool is what I hate. Everything. Like Liverpool, the name Liverpool.
Do you think it's... Because obviously, in our lifetimes, Liverpool have never been... Apart from the odd season here and there, they've never challenged us for the league or challenged us for trophies. So why do we feel a hatred that has begun so long ago?
Do you know what it is? I feel like it's passed down. And I say that because... Remember when Fergie said the famous words, how I want to knock them off their fucking perch, and you can print that. He's done it, and I feel like at the time when he did it, before he did it, they were the dominant force in this country, in Europe, bro. Maybe, I don't know, there must be a slight jealousy coming from both sides because there's still 2 trophies ahead of us in Europe. I really want that. I really want everything bad that can happen to Liverpool to happen to Liverpool.
Do you think then a lot of the hatred comes from a respect?
Yeah, no, that's definite. There's a lot that describes the hatred. I think it goes back to like there's some history. There's history coming from the fact that United used to.
There's the canal works as well.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
So the trade used to be through the Liverpool
and we cut them out,
and then Manchester cut them out, and they made their own. And then they became competition. So, whereas it used to be kind of a northern thing where they were all. But together. Liverpool were
the middleman. We just cut out the middle.
Yeah,
man. So we basically did what? What's my guy from American Gangster? Frank Lucas. Yeah, we just cut out the middleman.
We made the blue magic.
Yeah, and we got the blue magic, and that's why we are.
We got the red magic.
No, but do you know what it is? I don't know, man. I don't know what the source of the hatred is.
It's a combined number of things.
There's so many things that. There's so many reasons we hate Liverpool. There's so many reasons they hate us. And I feel like. If we spoke about one of the main reasons for me personally, it's because they are the closest, most successful team to us in the UK.
Because when you think about it as well, I've just thought about that. Like when you look over the years, the successful Liverpool sides, Manchester United never really challenged them then.
Yeah.
The successful Man United side, Liverpool will never. So we've never, like with Arsenal and United, we know where that comes from.
Yeah.
Like, we grew up, and while we were growing up,
head-to-head.
We were head-to-head all the time. Does that hatred come from a competitive hatred? There's never been no direct competition really with Liverpool.
Even when they challenged for the league, was it 2-3 years ago when Gerrard slipped over the wet side?
That was during whole Dom thing, remember?
Yeah, I know, Death for Manchester and all that nonsense. Yeah, even then we didn't challenge them. We were nowhere near them at that level. So we've never gone head to head for any competition really. It's always been them trying to get in the way of our success since I've been alive. Anyway, so it's more than just football. It's a personal thing. I don't know what it, bro. I can't stand Liverpool. I can't even explain it to you.
Regatar puts it the best. Says fuck the Scousers. Which is the best way to put it.
That's just the best way to put it, isn't it? Really, like, what else can we...
Heroes watching all the way from Rotterdam. Craig says, I feel like Liverpool fans are the most deluded out of every team. Make Liverpool cry, says Game Lover. Salah can't finish his poor, says Anthony Martial. Martial also says Martial is fresh and rested. He should start. Rashford is tired.
Will he start?
He shouldn't start.
Will he start? Will Anthony Martial start? Let us know in the comments right now.
What do you think, though?
Me, personally, I don't think Martial's going to start. I think he's going to be an impact.
We did our kind of combined 11 during a podcast, and we felt like he wouldn't start.
Yeah, I think Martial's going to come on and maybe go out some tired legs.
But is there an argument that he should start for a tactical reason?
No, for no tactical reason, not in my opinion. And I say that because Rashford will cover all the time. Will Anthony?
But in the attacking sense.
In the attacking sense.
That Martial is absolutely on fire at the moment. He is absolutely confident.
Yeah.
And Liverpool are defensively very shaky.
So do you mean him going at them could
fuck them right up?
Yeah, we could score 3-4. And the way we're going this season, honestly...
If we win, we're not winning 1-0.
You don't think so? I think it'd be a comfortable one if we win.
If we win, I don't know if it'll be comfortable during the game.
Yeah, but
it'll be 2-3 now.
The scoreline, yeah.
If we win.
Bro. You still the thought of it. Bro,
I'd love if we got a penalty that was never a penalty. And we scored it
in the
92nd minute. And I wouldn't care. It would be better.
Yeah, against Liverpool. Do you know what it is here? I don't care how we beat them. Beating them is the goal at that time. And I'm afraid, well, I'm going to say this as well. I'm going to ask the people as well. And I'm going to ask you, what do you think about the way we're going to set up in a sense? Do you think we're going to go there and be defensive?
Dedge says he thinks Rashford will start because of defensive duties. Who can Matic and Clavan stop? That's a good point. 2-0 with a shitload of chances, Craig. United till I die, says Burn. Jose Mourinho says, if Shaw is fit, would you start him over Young? He's not going to make his first start of the season
Shaw's
in a game away against... You're not going to make your first start against Liverpool.
You won't make your first start away against Liverpool. You won't make your first start at home against Liverpool. It's just not going to happen.
Especially in a game where the first couple of challenges are likely to be very tasty.
Very tasty. So, come on in. Are we going to set up defence? I think the way Jose approaches these games, very cautious. Hopefully he's not overcautious. That's my fear, that he's going to be overcautious.
Now this is a big shout-out point. Jonas, thank you for the comment. He's mentioned the lads at Redmen TV. Liverpool fan channel.
Yeah.
The boys are all right, apart from who they support. Paul and Chris, shout out to them. But apparently they've said that Mane would start over Martial and Rashford.
In where?
If there was a combined 11. Would Mane start for Manchester United?
No. He'd start. Maybe he would start, but not over those two. Is my point.
Would he start over Mkhitaryan on the right?
There you go. So then he can't. He actually can't. And I rate him. I think he's very... Do you know when we were going to sign him? When he who shall not be named was going to sign him.
And people were saying, why?
I was one of them. I was like, what are you talking about? Mane, who's this fella? Like, I didn't. Honestly, I did not rate him at all. I thought to myself, I've seen him a couple of times and he hadn't impressed. And maybe it was because I didn't watch Southampton you know what I'm saying? So I'll never watch Southampton with intent unless we were playing them. And then I'm only focusing on us anyway. Signed for Liverpool, this guy, he's on the Ballon d'Or list. I have to rate. Would he start in RT? Oh shit, that's a good question. Would he start in? I can't see him.
Shall we pick a combined 11?
What out of us and Liverpool?
So goalkeeper David De Gea.
All day,
that's done.
Right
back Valencia.
Yeah,
or Klein.
all the fucking back line is
Valencia
us.
or Klein.
Valencia all day, man.
Left back.
I'd pick Blind over any of them.
Moreno.
Yeah.
Fuck Moreno.
I'd pick Blind over all of them.
Trent Arnold. Where does he play? Left or right?
I don't even care. I just know that he's not getting in the first 11.
Centre back Bailly.
And Jones, and any of our centre-backs. Lindelof, Jones, Rojo. I pick Rojo, personally, because I feel like Rojo's my favourite out of our other centre-backs.
Who's Liverpool's best centre?
It can't be Matip, he's terrible. It can't be Lovren, he's on banter. Who else is it? Who is Liverpool's best centre-back? I just genuinely don't know. Do they have a best centre-back? I'm telling you, the whole back line is ours. And no Liverpool fan will disagree with that. I'm not talking about United fans. No Liverpool fan will disagree with the fact that the whole back line is ours.
Yeah.
That's it.
And the whole midfield.
Matic is in. Pogba's in. They're gonna fight for Coutinho. They'd say Coutinho would get in.
But I feel like we talk about Coutinho when we're talking about
the front three.
Front four.
Okay.
Unless you're playing a midfield three.
So what are we doing? 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
Right. So Matic and
Coutinho don't get in my team
at all.
No.
So you got Matic.
I think
and
I'll
Pogba.
just pick the team that is just Man United.
Wait, hold on. So Matic and Pogba. Come on, Matic and Pogba. and then the three. Up top is already Lukaku.
Martial, Lukaku, Mickey, Rashford.
And then who's nobody? It's the three. Who's in the three? So
Lingard.
Okay, hold on. In the three, at the top is Lukaku. We don't need to argue about that. Yeah. In the three, who'd you pick? I'd have Mickey on the right.
Yeah.
Or I might have him in behind. I don't even know, but he'd be one of those positions.
Yeah.
On the left, Mane might actually start, bro.
Over Martial. I feel like if Martial, let me see how many goals and all that Mane's got. I feel like if Martial had played as many minutes as Mane
this season,
he would have better or as good stats as Mane.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put that to
Mane
the
plays.
test right now.
Mane plays regularly.
Yeah.
So there's no doubt that Mane is going to be able to showcase himself.
To say he's the informed player.
Yeah. He is the informed player. Well, actually, not both of them are informed. It's just that Mane is playing longer. So I don't know, but speaking of Mane, he's not playing on the weekend. So let's not speak of.
Let's not talk too soon. Because I mean, we've seen very bad Liverpool teams beat us.
Oh no, yeah, of course. I'm just saying that Mane's not here on the weekend.
So Mane's played 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
Martial's played in 6, but he's obviously played. He's played like 200 more minutes than Martial.
Okay.
His assists, Martial's got 1.23 per game. Mane's got 0. So Martial's got more
assists than he has
per 90 minutes.
Yeah, and less games.
Yeah. Goals scored.
Game time.
Ooh! Martial's goals per 90 minutes is 1.8 this season. So if he played 90 minutes every week, he'd score 2 goals a week.
How many ends? And Mane's got what? 0.7?
0.75.
How many goals has Mane actually scored this season? I think it's like 3, isn't it?
Let me have a look. Show totals. He scored 3. They both scored the same amount of goals in the league. Martial's played less than half the amount of minutes as Mane.
Wow.
So, having said that, my combined Manchester United and Liverpool 11 is a Manchester United 11. And I think Redmen TV put Mane in at left midfield because that is the only one you could actually argue.
Yeah. There's no other Liverpool player that they can bring. They might half-heartedly argue Coutinho. But to me, Coutinho is not creative. He's not the guy. He's not Mickey. He's not Pogba. He's not going to get in the squad over either of them. There is an argument that Mane can get in over Rashford or Martial. There's an actual argument. It might not happen. But
they can land. We're not saying Mane isn't good. What we're saying is he better than Martial? That's the question that we're asking here.
I think on top form, Mane is stronger. I can't even say that. Because Martial, I feel like Martial can hold off a brick wall. Literally. Like, he is so strong. He's low centre of gravity. Yeah, man. His dribbling's better than Mane's. I think maybe Mane has a more powerful shot. How about that? We can give him that. He's got a powerful long shot. But other than that, it's just like Martial's finishing is better.
Got a stripe in his head.
Yeah, well, yeah. So we saying what, better hairstyle maybe? Even that.
No, it's not better.
It's not better. It just looks more tribal. Do you get what I'm saying?
Martial got a simple fade.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So this is just
Martial reminds me of Henry. You know Henry when he used to have his hair a little bit long and he looked rough. He would play shit.
Yeah, but
and as soon as you get that fade,
he's playing sick,
bruv.
Yeah.
Like, look at the best Henry goals. I bet he's got a nice trim.
You're sick.
He did that flick up and bust over his shoulder one against United with a bit of a throw.
A bit of a throw, yeah.
But apart from that,
he's been playing better with the fade.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. Well, like we said,
so when you have a trim, you feel better about yourself, innit?
Exactly. So he feels better about himself on the field. Like we said, our combined Liverpool and United 11 is a United 11. So,
do you think Pogba's going to play?
Do you know what? I don't want to talk too much about that because on the podcast it's there. You don't need to listen to us. Do I think honestly, no, I don't think he's going to play this weekend. But if he did...
Could play.
If he did, Jose Mourinho's a genius. He's a genius whether he plays or not. But he's now a triple genius if Pogba plays this weekend.
Mark G with the team talk for the weekend. Smash the C-bomb. Give it him. Perfect.
That's a great...
I was about to say the C word because I say it in general conversation. But I realise other people don't like that word. You think Pogba will feature? We'll mention that on the podcast, so go check that out later. I'll put the link in the description below here later on as well. I'm sad Fellaini is not playing. I swear I will quit football if Fellaini retires. Says Mustafa. When's Pogba back? We don't know. Can't wait to shut up the haters. Says Charlie. Do Do you fear Liverpool?
Do I fear Liverpool on the whole? No. Do I fear them in this game, especially at Anfield? Yeah, of course I do.
Where do you think we will come unstuck against them? If we lose, what will be the reason for us losing?
To answer your question, I don't think we'll come unstuck at any point. If we do, genuinely, and I say this genuinely, it will be our own downfall. In the sense that a mistake. I cannot see Liverpool even trying to ball against us and beating us. I just cannot see it. And that might be my bias because I'm a United supporter and I've been watching us play all season. I've watched them a few games as well. They have not been strong against opposition that they should be brushing aside. Having said that, they will up their game against us. So where do I think we'll come unstuck if we do? Well, we won't come unstuck, but where, if we lose, what position will it be? Maybe wide. Maybe wide down the left.
Defence?
Yeah.
Defensively?
Yeah. Maybe wide down
Ashley Young's position.
As in wide down the left for us, so they're right coming at us. Yeah. That is the only kind of tiny chink I can see in
But isn't that where Sadio Mane plays and he's out at the moment? Or does he play left side?
I think he plays left.
Yeah, we've just been talking about for God's sake, have a day off. Guys, hit that like button as well. We got 240 odd people in, but we've only got 76 likes, so that needs to fix up. Hit that like button, subscribe as well. We're close to 41,500 subscribers at the minute. We're trying to hit that 50k by the end of the year, not the season.
End of the year, man.
End of the year. The lads look sloppy against Stoke after the last break. Think that might be an issue? Craig, thanks for the question.
I hope it's not.
Because despite the victories, we haven't been perfect in the last couple of victories.
No, we haven't. And going away to Stoke is always difficult. Just ask Arsenal fans. But I feel like, if there is an issue, it will be that because a lot of our boys have played. Matic has played. Lukaku's come on last minute and not last minute and late on in the game and scored. We had quite a few players play. Rashford's played. So hopefully that hasn't, Valencia hasn't played, so there's a rest there, and we need him back for this game. I just feel if there is ever going to be an issue, that might be it. The fact that our boys have been playing consistently. I don't know who in Liverpool plays for their national team. I genuinely don't. I'm not saying they don't.
I think Matip was away with Cameroon. Lovren, I think, is out of this game. I know Mane's out. Firmino probably would have went away with Brazil. Coutinho went away with Brazil.
So maybe they've got level players. So, if it's going to affect us, it should hopefully affect them as well.
Is Mane a bigger miss for them than Pogba is for us?
I don't think so. And the reason I don't think so is because Pogba makes us tick when he's not there is when you notice. When Mane is there, you notice him because he's doing all the running and barging and shooting and scoring. When Pogba's playing for us, our game is more smooth. So I definitely think it's Pogba. Pogba's the bigger miss for us than Mane is for them. Having said that, Mane is their best attacker for me. I know Coutinho's a bad boy, but Mane is their best attacker, so that is a big loss for them. I'm well pleased about that.
They've got a replacement lined up.
Who's that?
To play.
Who's that?
£40 million signing. The Ox.
Don't laugh, bro, because if he comes in... Ox can do his thing. You never know, man. You never know. Ox
that would be shit.
I doubt he will start, though. Well, maybe he will.
The worst thing is I've seen worse Liverpool sides beat us.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what worries me. It's a cliche, but form goes out the window.
Yeah, it does. That's why this game is so massive. This is the biggest fixture for Manchester United in the Premier League every season. For me, anyway. For me, I think most United fans will agree. It's at Anfield as well, not just at Old Trafford. At Anfield, it is a massive game.
Never enjoy them unless you're 4-0 up.
When you're 4-0 up, you're good.
3-0 up, 4-0 up.
Yeah.
Can't enjoy it because it's just sickening.
The thought of them
really
coming back into the game. That's even worse. You're 2-0 up and then they come back into
When did you start hating Liverpool? Would it have been in school like me?
Well, remember, I'm Nigerian, innit? So when my dad told me to start hating Liverpool is when I started hating
I thought
Liverpool.
you was going to say like you did some mad voodoo or something.
Nah, bro. Listen, I was disciplined as a child. So my dad told me something. I did that. It was, the fear of God and the fear of my father. So it was around about the time I was 4 years old.
Yeah.
I remember, at my 4-year-old party, my 4th birthday party, my dad, one of his friends bought me a Liverpool top as a joke because he bought me a Man United top afterwards. But he bought me a Liverpool top and I started crying. So since then, I'm sure it was instilled in me. I looked at my dad and I started crying, innit? My dad laughed because he knew it was a joke. Do you know what I'm saying? But that can't run with me. Nobody can do that to me. Like, that's not a game. If you're really my friend, you wouldn't do that to me. Do you know what I'm saying? I think my dad had to disown him after that. But I think it was around that time, 4, 5 years old.
Yeah.
So it kind of grew. And then it's weird. Even though it was Man United Arsenal when I was growing up during school, there were a few Liverpool fans in my school. And it just made me hate them even more. Like, you guys are actually present.
Yeah, we had a lot of, I think because the Asian community as well, I think that just because our school is basically black people, brown people, that's it. So I feel like more ethnics support Man United or Liverpool.
Okay.
I think that's because back in the day, them man ain't going to support West Ham and Chelsea because them clubs are racist, you get me? So these clubs like Liverpool, Man United have been more inclusive to other fans growing up in it. So I feel that's why more ethnics. And our school was just, unless it was Aston Villa, West Bromwich and all that, or the local clubs, it was Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool. And yeah, the Liverpool fans used to do my head in, bro. Do my head. Like Arsenal fans, you could understand them doing your head in.
They had something.
I used to hate Henry.
Yeah.
Because I never appreciated Henry. I used to say, nah, Van Nistelrooy is better, bro.
I remember that.
But that was stupid.
Yeah, of course. But there was a reason for it, at least.
Yeah, you hated them.
Yeah.
And with Liverpool, it's just irrational hatred. Irrational.
Yeah. That's probably what makes it worse, bro. Someone could ask me what's the specific reason you hate Liverpool, and I'm just going to tell you it's because I hate them. That's why. Why do you hate them? Because I hate them. We did best and worst Liverpool moments on the podcast, so we're not going to do that now. You lot need to. But what I want you to do is encapsulate a moment of a game against I'm going to say one now. Mine is the game when Suarez refused to shake Evra's hand. Yeah. The whistle went, and Rio and Evra just both went charging towards him and clattered each other and him. And he celebrated in front of them. All in that game. But that, where they just... It's that was actually hilarious. You see that in school games and that, Sunday football, But that moment was a great moment for me. I think one of the moments, a great moment for me, similar to that, would probably be when, after Rio scored, I think it was his header, the camera panned over to Gary Neville, and he just gave it to Liverpool fans in front of him. No, he was doing this first. And then he realised it was going to be wrong. He didn't know where the badge was. And he just gave it, that celebration was just pure, raw passion, hate for them. It's what he would have done in the stands. Yeah. If he was in the stands, he would have done the exact same thing. There was 70,000 other people doing that. Doing exactly. He was just in the middle of the pitch. That was a fantastic moment. Anthony Martial debut goal. That's another. Oh yeah, that was a good one, isn't it? Yeah. Commentary made it better. That is probably one of the best moments. I know you got the Bayern Munich ever goal moment, but since Fergie left, those moments of joy, that is one of those. Oh man, because he just come on, that goal. The commentary made it much better as well. Well, I was there, so I didn't hear it. I was crazy, that goal. I think that's why I'm so pro Martial. Yeah, I was gonna say that's why I'm so in love with Martial, but that's why I love Martial so much. It's probably that moment that has made us just 50 million down the drain. Tony Marshall came from France. Yeah, what a player! What a player! Right, it's that time. Prediction time. Shit, man. I'm gonna say it because I'm very confident, and it's been a long time since I've been very confident in Manchester United, especially going into big games. 2-1 to Manchester United. I think we're going to go there and beat them 2-1. I think it's going to be it's not going to be the greatest of games, but we are going to hold our ground. I think first 10, 15, and then we're going to go at them. 2-1, man. Robert said, don't forget Berber's hat-trick, good shout. Matt at overhead kick, good shout. Adam. John O'Shea says Matty Harrison, that's another good shout. Matt has goal says Srinjoy. Someone else said, who do you hate more, Liverpool or City? We don't need to answer that because it's obvious. It's Liverpool. But yeah, I'm feeling confident as well, and that scares me. I'm going to say 2-0 United, knowing that I've been pretty good with my predictions this season. But because, you know what I said earlier, you never enjoy it. For that reason, if we get out of there with a draw, because we never play well. Yeah, you never play well over there. Even if you win, we never played well. Yeah. So usually if you get out there with a draw, it's oh yeah, that's all right. But I'm not... I would take a draw. Rashford hasn't scored against Liverpool yet, has he? Mate, if Rashford was to score at the top end against Liverpool, it's happening, he would be propelled above any player in recent history. I swear to you. If he scores the winner at the top end, Rashford is a fit. He's already scored against Chelsea, City. All of them.
All of them. Arsenal.
Right now, my favourite Manchester United player. That is my favourite Manchester United player. Growing up, it was Giggsy, but Rio I feel like I can connect with Rio. I don't know why, but it's just Rio's my guy.
Rio's like...
He's one of the guys from the ends that made it and played for Man United. He lived my dream. I'm living vicariously through him. Do you get what I'm saying?
And I feel like when you meet Rio, he kind of understands you.
Yeah, he gets you.
Because he knows probably how it felt being in his position.
Exactly. So at this moment, Rio is my favourite Manchester United player. If Marcus Rashford goes to the top end and scores the winner against Liverpool, he becomes my favourite Manchester United player of all time.
It doesn't matter what end. What end. Doesn't matter. Just score.
Just a winner against Liverpool at Anfield. Oh, mate.
Because if it's at the away end, can you imagine that away end?
No, listen.
I'm going to be in Amsterdam, I'm gutted. I'm not going to be
Some of them will get on the pitch if he does.
Like, oh, mate. Like, yo. You know, like how you would think, like, if you see a away end going mad and you're not there, you'd be like, oh, I'm gutted. I wish I was there. Yes, lads. Like, you know what, lads?
Happy for them.
Come on. Like the Matter one. That was immaculate.
Which one, the overhead kick?
The away end was nuts.
Crazy, isn't it?
And after the Rooney one, I spoke to Jesse Lingard's brother on fan cam.
He was there.
Go and search this, guys. Jesse Lingard's brother. And he said something like, just fuck the Scousers. Like, that was his first words, like, fuck Liverpool. It was like, that's how you know Jesse, yeah. If he plays on Saturday, going to be putting everything in. He's going to be... Right, my prediction's 2-0 Bolts, 2-1.
2-1, yeah, man. What are they saying?
Rio badly missed, true great centre-half. He's the greatest for me for Manchester United.
Yeah, he's our best ever centre-back.
I think best ever centre-back.
That's for me.
I think he's the best ever English centre-back.
Yeah.
Because all this talk about John Terry don't wash for me.
I've always rated him.
I've rated him as a player, but I don't feel like he's not better than... Like, it's for the same reason people put Vidic above Rio. Because he makes defending look harder. Rio made defending look easy. That's why he's better than them. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Coming off internationals might take a while to get going, says Michael. That's true. Have you guys seen that Lukaku goal yesterday? Power pace. We spoke about it in the podcast. We had some fun with that as well. So make sure you check that out. Anyway, guys, you've been absolute legends, and it's been great speaking to you for this last half an hour on the preview. Make sure you check out the podcast. Link in the description below. I'll put the link to the podcast when it's up as well in the comments. Subscribe on iTunes, SoundCloud. Subscribe to youtube.com/Adam McKola. Check out Bolt on Twitter at Boy of All Talent, at United Road Pod, at Adam McKola. Like, share, subscribe. I've been Adam. He's been Bolt. We are getting out of here. Peace.